On this very spot in 1718, Jean-Baptiste Lamoine Sieur de Bienville, or just Bienville as we call him, stepped ashore and established what would become the greatest French settlement in the American heartland. New Orleans, or La Nouvelle-Orléans, as it was originally named, became the American repository of French custom, language, and culture. Hey, what happened? La Nouvelle-Orléans. Do you have any idea where it is?
I sure do not.
Orléans, no.
No.
No. No.
It's a Mexican restaurant, okay? It's
It's a Mexican restaurant.
right.
Yeah, one of my friends told me about it.
Is that New Orleans?
I would buy that.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay, you've eaten some of the tacos at La Nouvelle-Orléans.
Right.
Holy tacos, Cher. I guess when it comes to French history, where you at takes on a whole new meaning here. If you parlez-vous, ma oupoupadou. The fact of this city's French history is something even Vic and Natalie would proudly proclaim. French history, French names, French food, Frenchness abound. Even those little French doodads are everywhere. How French are we? Let me count the ways.
I think you can tell by some of the architecture.
People are very surprised at first because they see all these beautiful balcony, for example, iron and all that. That's not French at all. That's, I think, really Spanish, probably more. At the same time, some of the stone buildings look like French buildings, the cathedral at the center of the city. So you have a feeling of a mixture.
All right, so it's part French.
Well, I think attitudes, that social attitudes, and that the laissez-faire quality of the city of New Orleans, that it's whatever you'd like to do is pretty much all right as long as you're not hurting anybody else. That's quite different from, say, the puritanical attitude of the New England colonies of the 17th and 18th centuries.
Oui, Parisien.
It's a French city in many of the ways that it acts and thinks. In terms of its language, it's very little French. It's almost all gone now, unfortunately.
Oui, the language may have faded, but here in this room filled with our French ancestors, the spirit is intact.
This sort of colonial jazz band is the family of Dr. Joseph Montague having a little musical evening at home.
Montaigu.
Money got? Got? You got me.
This is General Pierre-Gustave Toutant Beauregard, better known as Beauregard, with a hard D at the end of his name.
Beauregard.
Beldegarde?
Chartres.
Charters.
Charters.
Faubourg.
Faubourg.
Faubourg. Faubourg. Faubourg.
Flabberboy. I can't.
Flabberboy.
Flabberboy.
Oh well, sometimes the French spirit is willing, but the Nolans tongue is weak. C'est Edouard Kurtz pour la vraie Nouvelle-Orléans.
Quand il me prend dans ses bras, qu'il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose.
Stay tuned for more Real New Orleans.